Jab is a new hot show on SABC1 which explores the life of a young girl boxer in the township of Langa. I'm joined in studio by the leading lady behind this magnificent show, Vanessa Ntlapo. Vanessa, thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, Gul. Good to be here. Good to be here.
Good to see you. So there has been a whirlwind around the show. Please just tell us, what is the show about for people who are living under a rock?
Yeah.
Tell us about Jab.
Jab is, like you said, it's a show predominantly about boxing, a female black boxer based in Cape Town. But it's about more than just boxing. It also tackles the normal and everyday social and psychological issues that you deal with as a young person growing up, in the township and in Cape Town. And then there's the extra fold of my character being a boxer, which makes life 10 times harder.
Absolutely.
So yes, it is about boxing, and it is about a female in the boxing industry rather, but it's also about everyday life. You know what I mean?
How was it getting into that character and really exploring these layers that you speak about?
Yeah, getting into the character was very tricky. My character, she's very complex. So not only are you focused on, am I focusing on, the acting part of it and getting to figure out who she is, her mannerisms, the way that she behaves, the way that she speaks. There's also the other pull of making sure that her boxing and my boxing, is in par. So I can't do a good job of portraying who she is as a person, but then when it comes to boxing, it's like, what is going on? You know what I mean? So prepping for it was very, very tricky and very difficult. But I had an incredible cast around me that helped me to pull me to that level that I needed to be at times where I felt, I could have given more, etc., etc. But prepping for her definitely was a big challenge. So I had to really step into myself, really read every single word with understanding and kind of pull her out of me, because essentially I am bringing what's on paper to life. So I use my own experiences and my own knowledge of how I think should behave to bring her to life. So prepping for it definitely was a bit, difficult, but I think the end result speaks for itself.
This is a really, we haven't seen you in a big role like this before.
Yeah.
So how was that kind of moving from smaller gigs to a moment like this?
I think for the most part I was very blessed because I literally just started in the industry, and because I think it's my second year into the industry now, and I've had one or two little parts here and there, but this is the actual one that's really big. So as a newcomer to land a leading role in a very big platform like SABC, it's incredible. But it also comes with the notion, or with understanding the fact that it is on such a national platform with millions of people watching every single day. Therefore, the pressure is just as much.
You mentioned the fact that it's on SABC, and I think it's important for us to even address the idea of seeing a black female leading a role at 19, which is a critical point if you're living in the hood, for instance, and you're speaking that narrative. How has that kind of been really delving into something that affects us all, whether it's close, it's your own life, or family? How has that been kind of digging into that space?
Having to play a 19-year-old boxing female, black, with a stereotype of, being a lesbian, in a household that's full of drama. It's a lot. It really is a lot to take in as one person. But again, it all boils down to having confidence in the art and in yourself, and in understanding the important parts that you really need to portray in every single scene and every single episode. You know what I mean? You can't constantly be on a high. Some things, it needs to do this. You need to hit it hard when you have to hit it hard, and you need to be at a somewhat of a stable level for when you have to be as well.
You speak about your cast and a really wonderful supportive space that you had. Can you tell us how was it working with your cast and also just your director and that relationship? How was the energy on the set?
Sure. First of all, my directors were incredible. Lucilla Blankenberg is one of them. She did an incredible job of nurturing and of protecting me, and also giving me enough room to bring my own interpretation of it. You know what I mean? They were so easygoing that being on set every day was so peaceful and so magical, because I really got to do it my way. The cast were incredible. Zu, Faniswa, who plays my mom, Lemo, so it's a lot of my cast are people who've been in this industry for so many years. So their levels of experience are like at a 100, you know. And I got to learn a lot from everyone on set as well, from an acting point of view, from a creative point of view, from a directing point of view, etc., etc. So I think I was like I said in the beginning, I was really blessed to have, you know, leading role and with an amazing cast and with an amazing director and you know what I mean. So for me, the entire experience was incredible.